What's up, wildflowers? Happy Friday. Happy Juneteenth. I got snarky, so I'm saging. And I'm healing. Doing a card pull for Friday, June 19th. And I do hope you're having the day you deserve. Oh my gosh, again. Third deck that I've used in the past couple of weeks. And we keep getting the world in reverse. So listen, I get it. We've been going through a tough time. A real tough time. And whatever that means to you, right? Like, this is a year of really intense transformation, really intense action, really intense change. And that brings with it positivity. It brings with it excitement. It brings with it a lot of good things, but it also brings a lot of stress, a lot of pain, a lot of hard work, a lot of looking at ourselves really deeply. And again, I'm not an astrologer, but I'm going to try, and I'm going to mispronounce words and describe this wrong. So you should look up what's happening in astrology today and don't take it from me. But today, Chiron moves into Taurus from Aries. I've been reading about this for a couple weeks, and my mispronunciation and misunderstanding aside, we're entering into a period of really deep healing. So I think we are going to be on an upscale soon, okay? But it's going to take looking at yourself and your patterns and the beliefs that you are holding. It's really doing this deep shakedown, right? So while there's healing and good things coming, patterns are going to be changing and luck is going to be changing for the better. But it really is going to take this deep dive into what's not working. Like, what beliefs are you holding that are keeping you stuck? What beliefs have led you to where you are now? What actions have led you to where you are now? And what is keeping you stuck? And so the good thing about where we are astrologically is that those answers are going to start becoming clearer. When you ask the questions, when you open your eyes, when you really prepare yourself to make the change, those answers are going to come much more easily than they have been in the past. So if you have been struggling with being in this cycle, you are going to get those answers. Now, those answers might not be what you want to hear. Those answers might be the end of a relationship, leaving a job, making changes that you are not going to be comfortable with at first, stopping things that maybe you like doing, but that are holding you back, letting go of habits and people and situations that just don't fit anymore. And even when it's the right thing to do, it's still painful, right? It still gives us this world turned upside down because we're like, no, like, this is my world, right? Sometimes our bad habits, our limiting beliefs, they feel like they're our whole world. And that's where sometimes people can watch videos like these or read things or get advice and be like, no, that's never worked for me, or that's not real because I'm not feeling that. And here's the thing. I can hand you the tools. You can be given the advice. You can be in the exact right time and the exact right place. But if you don't pick up the mantle and do it, it's going to keep repeating that cycle. It's going to keep you in that stuck place. It doesn't matter. The stars can be completely aligned, right? Like somebody can be handed $1 million and blow it. And then they're right back to being broke, right? Like, and another person can be handed $1 million and turn it into $1 billion. So while it's very real that we are products of our environment and our situations, and some people do have more privilege and more resources and more at their disposal, right? Like if you have health issues, I'm not faulting you for that. Like if you were born into poverty, I'm not faulting you for that. We all have these challenges that we have to overcome. And so it's not about being on the same level as somebody else. It's not about, like, for example, I don't believe that everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. That's just not true. Because what's easy for me is going to be hard for you. And what's easy for you is going to be hard for me, right? Like if you've heard about the spoon theory, it's like everybody has this certain amount of spoons. And you might have 10 and I might have 3. And so I've got 3 spoons to go that 24 hours with, and you've got 10. And so at the end of the day, when you end up with so much more done than me, that doesn't mean that you worked harder necessarily. It might. But sometimes maybe I worked harder than you and I got less done, right? Maybe you worked harder than your neighbor and you have less than them. And you're looking at it and you're going, man, why am I working so hard and I don't have as much? And that gives you that world upside down feeling, because it's like, great, no matter what I do, right? It's not about comparing yourself to your neighbor. It's not about everybody ending up at the finish line at the same time. It's about the idea and the faith that you can end up at the finish line. It might not be at the same time as someone else, right? It might be after me, or it might be before me. It might be, 10 steps back from your neighbor, and you're feeling like, why do they? That belief will keep you stuck. Don't compare yourself to somebody's highlight reel. What you see on social media, you didn't see the journey there, right? You didn't see the hard days. You didn't see that they were crying when they posted it, right? And that they're struggling and they just want a win, right? Sometimes it's like that. And we're doom scrolling on social media, and we're looking at all of these people with all these things that we want, and it's keeping us stuck because jealousy, envy, anger, resentment, all of these things are going to keep us stuck because now we're looking at their grass instead of watering our own. So it's not about everybody can do the same thing in the same amount of time. You just have to believe. It's not about that. It's about making the best of what you have, noticing where the changes can be made, and making one small change a day, right? One small change a day is going to add up. It's not going to add up tomorrow, but it will add up. You have to keep doing it consistently and have faith in yourself, and your ability to keep going, and your ability to pivot. Because sometimes we're not going to make all the right decisions and we're going to have to change paths. Or sometimes a tree is going to fall on our path and that's not our fault, but now it is our responsibility to climb over it, remove it, find a new path, whatever it is that we got to do. So the bad news is we still got to do all the work. The good news is we're in a good place to do it. So clear your mind, start picking up some good habits, start letting go of some bad, stop doom scrolling, stop comparing yourself, start watering your lawn. You got this. I believe in you. And I'm here to help with coaching. So message me. Why not?